What's up guys, welcome back to my car. Today's video I want to go over some things that you should think about before you quit your W-2 job to do these gig apps full time. Alright, so I'm going to interrupt this video for a second. I just want to apologize for all the buzzing in the background. I did not know the crickets were that loud when I was sitting there in my car. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, the online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. It is a place where we can learn new skills, develop new interests, and just get lost in creativity. So the biggest thing going on in my life currently is that we got a doggy. Look how cute. We actually found a 3-month-old and he was abandoned in an alley. So I mean, he's our dog now. I've been taking classes on Skillshare and there's a lot of classes actually. I just have been dog training and I've already did 2 classes. The one I'm currently doing is the Canine Masterclass by Tatiana Ambrose. I'm pretty confident in what I've learned so far with her help. I'm not saying I'm a pro but hopefully we could get through these puppy stages together. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. See, I'm learning. He's learning. Skillshare offers thousands of online classes, and I feel like no matter what you're into or what you want to learn about, there's going to be a class for you. Right now, the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a free trial, and then after that, it's about $10. Thank you again, Skillshare, and back to the video. Come on, come on. So before you go making any permanent choices by quitting your W-2 job, I want to list off some things that you should probably think about before you do that. The first one being, what gig apps are you looking into, and are they even available in your area? I do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and now Grubhub. I just started Grubhub a few weeks ago. Those are available in my area, but there's another area I like to deliver in as well that is busier on different days than my area. But Grubhub is not available over there, so I can't do it. So definitely make sure that whatever app you want to use is available in your area, and then you should test them out. So if you start driving with the DoorDash, do it on the weekends or the evenings when you're not at your W-2 job. Do it and see if it's busy enough for you. I can't sit here and tell you that certain days and certain times are busy. It's all about your area. Every area is different. I can almost guarantee though, like a dinner rush on a Friday is probably going to be your busiest. And I know the weekends there are so many people that work during the week and then do these gig apps on the weekends. And I find it, at least in my area, I deliver in Brandon and Plant City, Florida, and I feel like it's just so saturated in my area. There's so many drivers that the weekends aren't that busy for me anymore. I'm not getting as many orders as I used to, and I kind of stray away from driving on the weekends. So I'm mainly out during breakfast time when my kids are in school, and then dinner time. So while you're out testing different times, testing these apps, also you got to think about if you enjoy driving for hours at a time. It may seem nice to be in your car alone, no one bugging you. You could listen to your music, which is what I do, or I talk to my camera because I do ride-along videos. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. I do ride-along videos usually once, twice a week, just to share my experience with you guys, like as it's happening. So definitely check out my delivery videos. It could get lonely, but also, like, if you enjoy your alone time, you're going to enjoy sitting in your car. You could do other things. You could read a book. You could run some errands, which is what I like to do when I'm like between orders and it's slow. I run an errand that I need to do anyways. You obviously need a reliable car, and you need to be prepared for when you need maintenance on your car. Something goes out. Like I had to replace my shifter a couple times already throughout this past year. just different things. Like, you gotta have money put aside so that when you need a new tire, when something comes up, you could just replace it and then get back out there and continue making money, and that tire's not holding you back from making money. And with driving comes with all the gas that we got to put in our car. There is some gas apps where you could get money back. I'll link some down below. I have saved so much money using Get Upside and telling other people to use it. It just saves you so much money throughout, because if you're driving so much, you're putting gas into your car more often, and every penny counts. So if you're saving 12 cents per gallon, that's gonna add up real quick. Now, we are 1099 independent contractors, which means at the end of the year, we have to pay back taxes, because these apps do not take out any taxes. So it's also good to put money aside for taxes. I hear like put 25% aside, but honestly, last year I can't give you like a percentage of what I paid back, but it was definitely not 25. Maybe because I have a good tax accountant and they helped me like with every loophole I had. But definitely, that's something you got to think about. So if you already think that this gig life is for you, my main thing would be for you to don't rely on just one app. I have 3 apps, like I said. I'm on the wait list for Instacart, which that will make it 4. So whenever I get off the wait list for that, I'll have videos on how I do Instacart. But you don't want to rely on just one app, because what if the app crashes? There's always like app updates and things going wrong with the app, or it could just crash. Like DoorDash is known to have app outages. Now, with all this information, I don't want to discourage you or scare you away, because a lot of people rely with these gig apps like full time. I do it part-time. I have other things I'm working on as well. So I want to share some positive things that come along with doing these gig apps. My favorite one is that you can make your own hours. I have 2 kids in elementary school, so I'm pretty much a call away. If something happens at the school, if one of them's sick, they get hurt, I would have to drop everything and go get them. And you can only do that so much at a W-2 job, because then your boss just gets annoyed of you leaving all the time. I've had to stop and go get one of my kids, and I just, you know, I just finished the one food order I was on and I headed straight to the school. So that's nice. Or if you have doctor's appointment, dentist, or like I said before, you could run errands while you're out. And if it's not like your lunch break that you're using to run to the store, if it takes longer, it takes longer. Like, you're your own boss, and yeah, you're missing out on a couple orders. You could be making money, but also life happens, and it's nice to be really flexible. So the last thing I'm going to point out is that you could wear whatever you want. I usually just wear a t-shirt and some jeans, but you'll be surprised if you order food. You'll be surprised what shows up at your door. Most of the time they look decent, but you know, I had a couple times where I ordered food and it looked like they rolled out of bed. Like, you weren't even gonna go to Walmart in those clothes. You rolled out of bed and got my order. So there are some questionable people out there, but you know, just look decent, but also you can wear whatever you want. So I think I touched on everything that I wanted to. It's all completely up to you. If you want to quit your job and do these gig apps, as long as you're not in my area. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will answer them the best that I can, or you know, somebody's gonna answer them for you. So that's gonna be it for this video. Maybe check out one of these videos if you're new, or if you missed them. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.